what I'm talking about today. There's always a lot of conflict when you're competing, but there's a win-win situation that you can do. Now, I'm not talking about this kind of teamwork, because this can get nasty, right? But what I'm talking to you guys about is really specializing in what you do, and specializing into that point that you don't really have to compete, kind of work together. A little bit of history about myself. Here is a high school portrait. My first job, I was working selling security. And what I did was I had this little thing, it's paper, that I would put on the doorknob of different residents. I would go down block, down the whole street, and I would go to every single house, and I would put a little thing that just advertises ADT. Okay. Who do you guys know ADT? Yeah, she's know what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. So ADT, yeah, that's what I did. I walked around to different places, and then I was just on my own. You know, I had this boss. She was really, she was no nice person. She would always be on my case. How many flyers did you pass out? You know, and so many different things, and she's always on my calls. And one of the things I also battled was this other guy that was working with that lady. He was more like a bully. He's always like, this is my neighborhood, you know? Because he wanted all the different types of people out there to be able to kind of, you know, to advertise his name, because he's got a little card on there to reference. But I learned together that we have to work to get her because of the fact that she was someone that was so hard to please, you know? And so what we did was we kind of got together and we kind of communicated, and then we said, you know what, we gotta find a solution. So we went to businesses, and we went down different hallways, same time, you know? You can put out a lot of different things in different incubators, you know, there's a lot of business out there. But the key, I said, is working together. So the thing I want to share to you guys about Spokane, I don't know if you guys know the street division. All right, I don't really understand that division. You know, divide. Why are we dividing? You know, if I was to change and I was the mayor, if I was like married, what I would do is I would cross it out and say multiplication. You know, the reason why is because we really have to work together. It's not just a one-way street. You guys got to go both ways, exchanging information. Again, working together. You guys know what I mean? All right. But the thing is, it's really hard, and there's a lot of stepping stones. And it's not that easy to get there, you know? But the thing is, you have to work together. You know, like, take for instance, the tile companies. There's stones, there's graphite, there's vinyl, there's stones, there's a lot, all right? Well, I want to share to you guys that if you guys have a company, you're going down and you have a tile company, what is your specialty? Is it graphite? Is it wood? What is it that you specialize? And try to communicate with your competitors and say, you know what? I specialize in this. I specialize in modern furniture, you know? Different types of niches that you guys have. And really get into that and find a way to find a win-win situation. And whether you have a family, you know, marriage, whether you're working with your coworkers, it's really important that you guys kind of understand working together. Because key to success is working together, okay? Now, one of the things I want to share to you guys that is Spokane is a city of bridges. How many of you guys know how many bridges are in Spokane? I really can't put a number to it, but I would say there's a lot. Much more. Yeah. And what does that symbolize? I think it symbolizes a bridge of communication. Now, you guys probably noticed a lot of rats on these pages, and I want to share to you guys, there's a special surprise that I bought today, and share to you a little story. Sometimes a friend calls up, I would call up my friend and I say, hey, let's go out, will you join us for dinner? And my friend says, you know, there's just the two of us, you know, there's a mouse in the pocket. And yeah, I do have a pet mouse, and I brought him today, and who wants to see it? Who wants to see it? All right. You guys, I'm just kidding. I want to bring you to this event, okay? Anyways, I just want to share it to you guys. 1984, not George Orwell or anything like that. It's just a little bit. Who's 1984? Anyone out there? Yeah, you can relate. I was just wanting to bridge part. You know, there's something that we share in common. The year of the rat. I'm a Vietnamese descent. We celebrate that. Thing is, the key to success is working together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and have a great night.